Welcome, everybody, to episode 179 of the effing title. I am your calm host today, Big Husky,
I'm the other host, Tyler.
and we're here to talk about some shit.
Yeah. It's the shout out to JT episode 179.
Oh, there we go. Shout out to JT episode, which actually makes sense with the topic we're talking about, considering he's spending a stupid amount of money on it because they also released new
Is he?
products.
He is?
No, so they announced new products as well, by the way.
Okay.
All right, so first off, before we get into that, how you been, DeNutte? How we doing?
Good.
Good?
Good. I went to like a weird a sorority party yesterday. It was for like at my
Oh.
friend's house who was in a sorority. And they're just threw a birthday party for someone else that was in the sorority. So it was like, like a bunch of 30-year-old sorority girls and their husbands. And then me for a while until my girlfriend showed up. It was just funny. I don't know.
That's,
It was fine, but it was
that's,
just was like
that,
funny to see. They're like, woo, a bunch of woo girls.
a bunch of woo girls? Oh, yeah, I gotta love the woo girls.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So that was nice, and I was just tired this week. A lot of sleep this week.
Yeah, this week's been a weird one. This week's been a weird one. With Memorial Day and everything, it's just been a weird week.
It felt like a long week. I had a 3 day
Mm.
week, so
I worked every day this past week, so.
you must be drained.
Oh, big time. And it was like one of those
Big
things
time.
where. So, not only drained from that, but then also, shout out to Glitch Energy. Brand new drop just happened called Nova Pop.
Saw you post that.
Yeah, so it tastes like a cherry lemonade ice pop, like a red rocket
Hmm.
pop, one of those. Um, it tastes like that. So
Okay.
it's a very nice taste, but it also has a weird like I call it a cooling flavor,
Menthol.
kind of like that.
Okay.
There's a couple flavors that have that cooling little thing. So
My coworker pulled out his pre-workout this week, and it's Rocket Pop flavored too. So
yeah, that is actually really funny. Yeah.
have you tried the new, well, not new necessarily, but the Down East ciders, the slushies? I know you
No,
don't really drink,
no.
and so they have a red, white, and blue. So altogether, it's like a Rocket Pop.
Oh, okay. I dig that. I
Yeah,
dig that. Now the most
yeah.
Let's see. The most recent alcoholic thing I drank probably was a little Jack and Coke, one of the little canned Jack and Cokes that they make.
Okay.
Because they're not bad. It's a nice little thing just to get every now and then. I don't need to buy a giant thing of Jack Daniels that will then tempt me to down it in one day
Yeah.
and see what happens the following day. Maybe Husky wakes up. Maybe he doesn't. Let's find out next time on Dragon Ball. Right? Um,
Oh, drink it all.
but yeah, no. So it came with a hat. This in the background back there. It's actually a really
Okay.
nice hat, and it says Glitch Space Division on it. Because the whole thing with this was there was Nova Pop, and like it got like they actually sent a container of it to space.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What's up with your glitch stuff? Any word on that?
Nothing yet. I've been in more contact with the CEO with JJ. We've had some more contact. No tips have touched. Um, and yeah, we're it's moving forward. I've given my idea. I've said this is what I'm kind of thinking, and they said okay, I'll give it to the boys and let's see what happens, sort of thing. So now it's still a waiting game, which I'm fine with.
Okay.
I mean, it's
I've been wanting to ask you about that, but I've been
oh yeah, no, I mean it was so let's say, so recently they did Fruiserade for
okay.
407, right? The streamer they did a flavor for him. They did a shaker for Pastorani, something like
Ramen?
that. Yeah, it's another content creator, and then they just did this one of Nova Pop, and they did all of those within like a 2 month span. So they're fucking busy, and I get it. So it's one of those things where it's like I'm not too worried. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
gonna happen eventually. And the funny thing was, actually, I've actually found this really funny. They just released a new shaker called Reboot. It's the Reboot shaker. So it's one of these small ones, right? So of
Yeah.
course, like all my stuff's all faded on it, but it's just a rebooted logo and everything. But it's just a new shaker. They released a new shaker basically
I'm
with
going to their
this.
Instagram right now. Let's see what's up with them.
So on Twitter, they posted that and they said, reboot inbound, and all this stuff, right? Someone actually commented on it and tagged me and said, "Is this your community shaker?" And so I responded with the Joey Tribbiani gif of him eating a sandwich and then looking like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not too worried. It's gonna happen when it happens. When it does, I'm gonna be really excited. Everyone's gonna. I'm be talking about it all day on this podcast when I have it. So
So is the Nova Pop, is that for Tyler something?
so Wildcat is the co-owner, if I remember correctly. If I remember titles correctly of
Okay.
things. But yeah, no. So Wildcat is like he's the big boss that runs everything basically.
Okay,
Him and
interesting.
JJ. Yeah. So he's the big creator. So a lot of so whenever you see them promoting anything, it's normally him promoting it because
Well, he has 1.6 million followers,
yeah,
so like that
exactly,
makes
yeah.
sense.
And I love Wildcat to death, especially like I mean I just everything that Glitch has given me as a person.
Yeah.
Because so on Monday, of course Monday was Memorial Day, so I didn't have the boys. So in the morning I just did a bunch of random shit because I didn't know what to do, and then at night on Memorial Day we actually had a Glitch community thing where we played Goose Goose Duck as a giant community.
Yeah, and you play?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
It was like 4.5 hours long. It was a lot of fun. After about hour, 2.5, my social meter and my fucking overwhelmedness had kind of peaked.
Yeah.
So I kind of shut down a little bit and just kind of
Got quiet.
yeah. And then Tuesday, the boys weren't on still, so I didn't know what to do. So I just kind of fucked around, played some games. And then I played Fortnite for 5 hours with Bar Weasel, who's a guy I met through the Glitch Discord, who's a
Oh,
VTubing weasel. Yeah, great fucking guy. So far, I've met a couple people in the Glitch community that are the greatest fucking people, and then I've met people from them that I fucking love to death as well. So like, Spud lives in New Hampshire. Probably
okay.
don't know if he wants me saying that or not, but sucks to suck, Spud. But he lives over in your area.
Yeah.
Weasel, I met VTubing Weasel, high energy all the time, and then from his community, Freddie, Ashley, Gemini, Calypso, Angel, like all these other people that are just fucking fun people to be around, and they're all really supportive and shit. So it's been really kind of cool this past week, kind of being actually able to do stuff with these people that I haven't been able to do anything with.
Yeah.
So
Well, good for you.
yeah,
I don't know why we didn't open with that. That sounded great.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm tired, dude.
I don't know. That's a really positive thing, though.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, so I mean,
And
also I filmed 3 hours of Madden this morning. I'm kind of just dead right now.
you like football? I like football.
I like football. Yeah, so that happened in the beginning of the week. Then the rest of the week kind of just was a normal fucking week for me. Just kind of work and
Not all.
streaming
You worked
and
a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I worked normal. Nah, not even normal. I worked
This-
3 days this week.
This upcoming week is gonna be a fucking nightmare though.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ship week. Not excited. Not excited. Just me. Not excited. So, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
Nope.
Not today. Nope. Today, we're here to talk about something that, as we were talking about a little bit earlier, we are going to be talking about Magic the Gathering. Surprise, surprise. But we're going to be talking about specifically the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth set that is coming out here.
Oh my gosh, I'm hard for this.
I was going to say, I was about to ask you, are you genuinely excited about this? Because I really am.
I haven't been playing. I haven't played it all the last couple weeks. My buddy had COVID. I've been away, so like my buddy who I always play with has COVID, and then I can't do the pre-release for this because I will be gone.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty bummed out about that. But I'm overall pretty excited about this. Seeing the stuff for it, I have. We reserved them together pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Reserved 3 more collector boosters, which they charged me for, and then pulled the charge. Have you ever? Because when you pre-order on Amazon,
Yeah.
they don't charge you right away.
I've had it recently where they've been charging me.
Yeah, they charged me right away, and then
And then they
Like-
uncharged you, sort of thing?
yeah.
Weird.
So they held the funds for it, and then they were like, nah. So that was kind of weird. So I have
That is kind of weird. I don't know how I feel
I have
about
a couple $100 charge coming in
Oof.
a few weeks.
Oof. Oof.
So
Yeah, no.
With
So I'm like we were just saying, I'm very excited about this set.
yeah,
This set looks fucking incredible. The other thing I'm really excited about with this set, that I'm trying to find right now, but it's not actually letting me like find it to an
yeah.
extent.
Let's pull up that link you sent me of the leaked set.
Yeah. So far, they've been releasing the cards slowly, right? On Tuesday of this past week, they did a debut video. And I thought it was going to be like one of the typical debut videos that you've seen me do before, right? Where it's like a
Yeah,
hype video. It was not. You know what it was?
what's that?
It was a full on, like, 20-minute video about the entire set.
Oh, I've been meaning to watch that. I only watched the Elijah Wood section.
Dude, it is awesome. It
Yeah,
genuinely is awesome. Because they go through the entire set and, like, why they did things and how they did things and what they were trying to accomplish with certain things. And, like, they go through all that. Then they bring in some of the different creators from different platforms that are big Lord of the Ring creators and
yeah.
bring them in. So, like, there's one guy, you may have seen him before. I think his name is, like, Dom Marshall, maybe? He's the Lord of the Rings guy.
I don't know. I don't
I
get a
don't.
lot of Lord of the Rings or Magic content.
So on TikTok, I get him every now and then, and he
Yeah,
got sent there, and he was like looking through the cards, and he was like ecstatic. Like you could see it on his face. He has Elvish on his arm that says something like, and, like he was losing it. Like it was really kind of cool seeing it, dude. And like overall, I just like I said, I was excited for the Phyrexia stuff because I genuinely thought that was going to change a lot of stuff within the Magic kind of like world, and I guess it kind of did because it's kind of desparked a bunch of people. But like overall, though, this is more exciting to me now.
yeah.
You know, um,
I'm excited for the even just the standard deck because I don't have any standard decks. So like
mm,
just to have like a two standard decks to like show someone how to play because I was trying to so at this thing I went to last night, we had a bunch of my friends there. I tried playing showing them how to play this villainous board game.
yep,
And
the
they
one
were
that you were
like too
showing
much.
last
Yeah,
couple
and
weeks
then
ago. Yep.
yeah, and they're like, "Oh, I had Magic cards." They're like, "Let's learn Magic." I'm like, guys,
Huh.
this board game is like the dumbed down version of Magic, and you guys don't get the board game. Because they were like, "I don't get this," and I was like, "Yeah, all right." So I'm like, because like Kat, my girlfriend, was like, we had been learning Magic, she'd been learning Magic,
Mm,
and then we played this board game, and she's like, "Oh, it's because it like this board game outlines the moves you can make per hand."
yeah,
Whereas like Magic's purely like up to you what you can do for moves, what like using what you have. Where this game is like, nope, you can do this, this, and this.
yeah.
And
It like
I'm
literally
like,
holds your hand through it almost.
hold your hand.
Mm.
And I'm like, this game. And they're like, we don't understand this game. I'm like, this is a children's game, guys. Like, just we work through a couple turns, we
Work
can get it.
work with me here. Just work with
Yeah.
me. So let's first off the first before we actually get into like actual cards. I pre-ordered the bundle.
Yep. Same.
Have you seen what we get in the bundle?
No.
This shit is fucking. They actually released what we get. So we get a
Okay.
dice. We get a white dice. The 20 is the ring, and each one of the numbers is like an elvish inscription within a triangle.
Okay.
It's fucking cool looking. Then we get a scene. We get 4 foil cards that make up a scene. We get Frodo, Sauron's Bane, Samwise the Stoutheart, Golem, Patient Plotter, and the One Ring, and they make up a giant scene. If you go on Amazon and find the bundle, you can actually like see each individual part. Because that's where
Yeah,
I
I'm
bought
going to
mine
it right
from.
now.
We get 8 set boosters. It's just like for us guys that are like for the people that are just excited about this set. Fuck getting anything from it. Like like being like, oh well, I want Aragon the Uniter, right? No. For just people that are excited, just basically about this set, this bundle is fucking cool.
That's crazy. I ordered the. I was looking through my thing to see the when I ordered the booster. I ordered it 3 months ago. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We.
Oh yeah. Oh, and that's how it comes. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome.
Right.
Because I know they were showing off some of those stuff, but like, if that's what's just coming in the booster, that's awesome.
So that's what we get in the bundle pack.
Yeah, the bundle. Sorry,
Yeah.
the bundle.
But like, look at like the dice is the thing that does it for me.
You know, it's funny because I'm literally holding a dice. I've been playing with, like, this is the one I actually got with Aftermath. It's like kind of a purple.
Oh,
Really,
yep.
it's a cool one. I was like literally holding
So
dice.
for everyone out there, like that, of course, is probably like, "Whoa, what the fuck are they talking about?" I'm just gonna put over DeNutte's face real quick, just so
Yeah,
you
put it
guys
over
can
my
see.
face.
Like, but look at this. This is so we get. So this is the bundle box here that we're gonna be getting. Okay. Then we get this. Then over here we get this dice, which is just incredible looking. We get this scene of Frodo throwing the ring in the fire, and then we get 8 set boosters.
That's like a legit bundle.
Yeah, this is arguably, I would say, one of the best bundles we've gotten in the last little
And
bit.
that's a basic bundle. That's awesome.
And then and this is crazy. I sent this to John, like JT John,
Yeah.
earlier this week. They announced that in November they're doing another thing with Lord of the Rings.
No shit, really?
But it's what it seems like is, so it says Magic the Gathering, because I ordered 2 booster packs, collector packs of it, because I fucking wanted to before fucking but it's special edition, and all it looks like is this alternate art. It just looks like it's just a full set of alternate art stuff.
Okay.
But the really cool aspect of it, though, is, and I'll actually send you this. I'll send it to you on Instagram. Is So you know how there's how we were talking about the scenes, right? I just showed the scene of the ring going thrown into Mount Doom. So
Yeah.
they're releasing a set box that you can get, and in this box you get 6 scene cards, 3 set boosters, 6 art cards, and a display easel. And it was like $30, and all of them are sold out now.
That's crazy.
It is, and it annoys me now because I really wanted to buy one of them, and I just never did because I just wasn't really thinking about it.
When did they release that?
This
When
was
did they
earlier. This was earlier this week, like
Mm.
between now and Tuesday. Let's put it like that. So for everyone out there, so you guys can see it.
They have Oh, okay. They have the collector boosters for those out right now.
Yeah, I pre-ordered 2 of those immediately. But that's what you know. What that's what it
Mm,
was. Is I pre-ordered 2 of those, and then I was like, you know what? That's enough. That's what I was saying to myself. Was like, that's enough. I don't need to. Pre-order this too.
I'm just looking at all this stuff right now. So the
But it was like $35 when it was available.
the gift bundle that has a cool die in it too. That's like
Mm-hmm.
it's otherwise the same thing, but with a collector booster and a
Yeah, it
different
has a
die.
collector booster and it has a different die. That's so most of the time, that's what you're gonna see. Is they normally always do 2 bundles. One of them has a collector booster, one of them doesn't. That's normally what they do. Which of course for this set, the collector booster one, of course, was the one that sold out fucking immediately.
Immediately.
Um,
I wonder why.
yeah.
Uh, so
When it's funny, I was talking to my dad about it, and he's like, so what are you gonna do if you pull the One Ring, what are you gonna do? And I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
yeah,
I was like, exactly, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. If I pull the
okay,
One Ring, it's this simple. I'm sending Post Malone a message.
okay. He'll buy it. Well, maybe. Is he a big Lord of the Rings guy?
I mean, he's a big Magic the Gathering guy,
He's a big, yeah, true.
right? And if there's a
Yeah.
one of one card,
How is there speculation? I know there everyone was joking about it. How much do you think that's going for? Because I know just like the normal cards that were like from this last series that were X of 500, they were going for like a few thousand.
honestly, I think this is gonna be one of those things where it's. I think like when I say you've heard me joke about it, saying like it is going to be priceless. I genuinely think it will be because if they are being genuinely honest with this, this is a one of one special rare treatment hollow only just for this one thing where just the letters on the ring and the outline of stuff is like foiled and all that. If this is a true one of one card, it basically is who's going to pay the most money. Like, I don't even think that you can say there's a price on it because it's just who's going to give you the most because people are going to want it no matter what.
Yeah, I don't even. How do you even like? How do you even go about doing that? Do you go like? Who do you contact? Like, who
Like
do
I
you just
said, that's what
go?
I said. It's like I'm going to Post Malone. I'm doing it very easily. It's like, look, Posty, this is what I want: is pay out my college, pay off my college
Yeah,
stuff. Boom, done. Right? I want to meet you. I want to meet you. I want to give you the card. I want to hang out for just like a good day. Me and you hang out. Boom. Go do some shit. Play some Magic. Whatever. Right? And then whatever you think it's worth, take off what the other stuff. Boom, and then give me it. There.
simple man.
Simple, right? He gets a 1-on-1 card. I get to hang out with fucking Post Malone.
Hey, maybe I got a message Post Malone when I get it. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I just like that was my first like legit first thought was just like yeah, it's fucking message Posty. It's like because I know he's not gonna be like, oh, I'll give you $20 for it.
no, I mean he bought the fucking Black Lotus that you can't even use
Yeah,
500,000.
you know. But
God, how much? Yeah, like what? Who like who's in the market for that? Is it like it's probably someone we don't even know? You know what I mean? Like it's not. It's just some rich guy.
yeah, exactly. Some rich guy, some rich Lord of the Rings guy that like actually owns like a full suit memorabilia from the movies, and I have the authentic first ever written version of Lord of the Rings.
Just Peter Jackson going, it's mine.
Peter Jackson just comes out of the shadows. What do you want for it?
No,
Okay,
because it could be a life changing amount of money, which is crazy.
that's what I'm saying, right? It's like it genuinely is. It's a wild like if they are true to their word, and this is a one of one, it would never be reprinted like this again.
Because yeah, exactly. Because if you were looking at like the numbered cards, I was looking at like TCG, just like normal numbered cards. They're not even like that good of cards are going for thousands.
Yeah,
So I don't
exactly.
know.
If you can get the one of one,
Yeah. Look, I don't have it. Oh, I thought I had it in front of me. I don't have it in front of me. I have this card, and it's like a $10 card, nothing crazy. And then if you go to the Halo version of it, it's like $100,
yeah, it's absolutely insane. Some of them are.
and that's just for Halo. That's not even like a numbered card.
Well, that's the thing as well, right? It's like like you got to really think about it too, because not only are we talking about, um, not only are we talking about, wait, how the hell did I so serialized wrong? Is that not how you spell it?
SERI. Ized.
Best match, high to low. Okay, yeah, serial numbered. So like, yeah, so like, I just went serial numbered, right, and just left it at that.
Yeah.
So like, Ragavan is
Yeah.
1,150. Atraxa
Okay.
is 1,000. Vor and Klex is 1.5. Urbras 1.5. Elish Norn is 3. Shaldred is 1.8. Elish Norn, the one that you have, the Grand Cetabyte, is 2.5.
Broken card. I just want to point out.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, 100% broken card.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I gotta figure out how to incorporate that into a deck.
but yeah, like
But
it's just like, and these are just I don't want to say the normal cards.
yeah, they're just normal cards, more or less.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a dime a dozen, but I mean,
So
it's technically the One Ring is two.
So, but that's the thing is like the thing with that is the fact of like the thing that makes I think this whole thing a lot more valuable and more kind of like almost wanted is the pure fact of it being like not only is it Magic the Gathering as a collectible, it's also Lord of the Rings as a collectible. So you have two
Yeah.
massive collectible things that you just merge together. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if you can put a price on it.
I'm gonna say like 100,000,
I'm thinking it's something around there, right? Like,
maybe 50 to 100.
like I said, a couple, it's just my college loans. Just pay that shit off, like
Yeah,
let me hang out
yeah,
with
yeah,
you,
yeah.
right? Right. So, Magic the Gathering has released their cards, so we're gonna take a look at some of the cards that we have here. Also, I wonder if I can do something funky here. Let's see if I can do something like this. Alright, that looks Bush League. I love it. Alright. Can I do this any better? Pop out? Yes, I can. Look at this. I'm learning. We're learning shit right now. Boom. Alright, this is extremely Bush League looking, but that's fine. Alright, so we have DeNutte on one side, we have the cards on the other, and the frame is all sorts of bullshit up. Actually, I wonder, hold up a second. Can I just do this? Is that works?
Oh, okay. There we go.
There we go. Now I just gotta hide. Now I just gotta hide.
I keep getting mirrored, so I'm like, oh, that's why I'm gone.
I gotta remove mini DeNutte from the corner. All right. So yeah. So let's see here. All right. Let's go like right there. Okay. So Bill the Pony, Boromir, Warden of the Tower, the Dundane Blade, Eastmark Cavalier. Some of these cards are kind of broken. I don't know how much you've looked into some of these, but some of them are kind of broken.
You just sent these to me, and I haven't seen them yet.
So, let's just take a look. It's like Boromir. Vigilance, whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell.
Well, even looking at Eastmark Cavalier, that's like a huge fight against a Krark deck.
Yeah. Whenever it deals damage, destroy that creature, and it's a common for 2. But like, think about that. It's a common. It costs 2 for a 2/2 with vigilance. That if it touches any goblin or orc, it's done. Just done, right? Food tokens are a big thing. Just so you know, that is a big thing in this one. Forge a new enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. As long as it's your turn, you may activate equipped abilities anytime you could an instant. You may pay 0 rather than paying the equip cost of your first equip ability you activate during each of your turns. That's kind of a solid... If you're running an equipment deck, that's kind of wild, because that means that every turn you can just randomly move shit around.
Gandalf.
There's like 4 or 5 of each card, by the way.
Yeah, so there's Gandalf, Friend of the Shire.
Mm-hmm.
He's a blue, and then there's the Gandalf the White, who's white.
There was one... Oh, so I love Rosie Cotton of South Lane. I love see, that's my thing as well, is I love the fact that there's like cards like that. Like Rosie got a card, you know?
Oh, that, yeah.
Second Breakfast. Up to 2 target creatures, get +2/+0, create a food token.
So what's the ring tempts you?
So, when the ring tempts you, so I wonder, do they actually have the ring card on here? Because if they do, I'll just show that first. No, they don't. So the ring tempting you is like a whole, separate mechanic. I wonder. Let me see if I can find it here. Right here, mechanics. All right. I'll scroll back up to where we were. So where were we, Rosie? All right, that's the last one. Mechanics. The ring. So the ring is this card right here. Okay.
Hold on. Yep.
So the ring. So when the ring tempts you, you get the ring, right? Let me flip it over to the other side. The ring tempts you. As the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the ring. If you don't have one, then the emblem gains its next ability, and you choose a creature you control to become the ring bearer. The ring can tempt you even if you don't control a creature. The ring gains its abilities in order from top to bottom. Once it gains an ability, it has that ability for the rest of the game. Each time the ring tempts you, you must choose a creature you control, if you control one. Each player can have only one emblem named the ring, and have only one ring bearer at a time. So the stuff that happens is, your ring bearer is legendary and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
Where are you getting that stuff?
I went down all the way down to the bottom of the page that you were just on. And then there should be one that says mechanics.
Okay.
Whenever your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices it at the end of combat. And whenever your ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. So it's like, it's kind of a cool. It's a cool concept, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because I was looking at the It's funny, I'm on that page now. I was looking at Call of the Ring at that time. That's what made me think of what does it do? I mean,
there's a nice little combo that I found. Also, you cannot pass is the most ridiculous card as well. For 1 white, destroy target creature that blocked or was blocked by a legendary creature this turn. For 1 white, just destroy. Considering that most cards in this set are fucking legendary, it seems like.
yeah, for real. You cannot pass. You cannot pass.
Saruman the White as a blue card. A mass orc is a thing. So remember how we had the I don't know even if you remember it. Do you remember the old amass effect that we had? It
No.
would have been before you started playing. So amass orcs. Put 2/1/1 counters on an army you control. It's also an orc. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black orc army creature token first. So like Saruman the White is a 4 with 1 blue for 4/4 ward 2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, amass orcs 2.
Hmm.
And then that's the whole thing. Is like a lot of the cards that are evil cards are amass. Saruman's Trickery is a basic counter spell, but it has amass orcs 1. Like this
Yeah, it's
set
gonna
is
be
overpowered.
interesting series.
Well, so the wild one to me is this. It's like you say Call of the Ring, right? You saw that one.
Yes.
So if you keep going down there, because this is part of the deck that I'm going to be building, I've already like determined it. The Nazgul, 2 colorless, 1 black, Death Touch. Whenever it enters the ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, put a 1/1 counter on each wraith you control. A
And you
deck
can have 9.
A deck can have up to 9 Nazgul because there are 9 Nazgul in the thing. So right, so you have that. You also have Call of the Ring, where at the beginning of your upkeep, the ring tempts you. So every single turn, technically, you can be just getting your Nazgul up. And also, that's the other thing. Not only is it your Nazgul, it's also your Witch King.
Who is a Nazgul, but
Yeah, which is
the special.
This is the big boy version, right?
Is it coming as Wraith? Is that what
It's
it
a Wraith
says?
Noble.
No, but like that's what
The
that,
Nazgul.
that buff.
Yeah, so whenever the ring tempts you, put a 1/1 counter on each wraith you control.
You can even have just like a Wraith deck too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's eventually what my deck would like. I'll eventually make one that's just like a historic wraith deck, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right now, though, I'm making just a pure deck just from this set. There's going to be just nothing but fucking Nazgul and then a couple other evil things. But like, there's so many freaking cards in this set that are just absolutely insane. There was one. I wonder if it's even here right now. Gimli's Axe. Oliphant's kind of cool. I'm not. Oh, right here. There and back again. Okay, it costs 5. It's a saga, right? So you got to go through each stage of it. First one, up to 1 target creature can't block for as long as you control there and back again. The ring tempts you. Step 2, search your library for a mountain, put it onto the battlefield. Step 3, create Smaug. A legendary 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying and haste. And when this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens.
Is that a mythic? Does it say?
It looks like it's a rare.
A rare.
It looks, I mean, just from just the color, it looks rare.
Yeah.
But like,
Interesting.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it doesn't require a lot. You just get a whole shit ton out of it.
Right? I mean, and there's some cards out there that's like literally treasure cards that are like, if you have this many treasures, you win the game. Cool, get Shemog out there and then kill it.
Yeah, exactly. You just like you just keep attacking with him, and you're like, oh well.
There's another couple. Oh, they released some more, or the Ents.
I saw the Ent. There's an Ent Saga one now too.
So
Just looking at
Fangorn,
that
Tree
quickly.
Shepherd, 4 and 3 green. Tree Folk. Tree Folks you control have vigilance. Oh, I guess I know another deck I'm making is going to be a fucking Tree Folk deck. Whenever one or more Tree Folk you control attack, add twice that much in green mana. You don't lose unspent green mana as steps and phases end. And it's a 4/10.
That thing's not getting destroyed.
Like, what in the blue living? Last March of the Ents. Okay, this is a mythic. And it says it can't be countered, so this has to be good, right? 6 colorless, 2 green. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. DeNutte, what in the fuck is this set, bro? I love this set, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, the power of this set, it feels like. Long list of the Ents. Okay, hold up a second. Long list of the Ents. It's a 1-drop. It has 7? Is that 7 or 6 sagas? 6. Note a creature type that hasn't been noted for a long list of the Ents. When you cast your next creature spell of that type this turn, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. Jesus bloody H. Pippin's Bravery. Also, I like the fact that it's Peregrine Took instead of them calling him Pippin. They call him Peregrine Took, and they call Mary Doc.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
It's interesting they have multicolor versions of all the cards too.
Mm-hmm. So that's where I just got to. So there is one. I hope I can find it because it's. So Aragorn the Uniter. Did you read that card? Because that card's fucking broken. So it's a red, a green, a white, and a blue. It's a 5/5. Whenever you cast a white spell, create a 1/1 human soldier creature token. Whenever you cast a blue spell, scry 2. Whenever you cast a red spell, Aragorn the Uniter deals 3 damage to target opponent. Whenever you cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+4.
Okay.
Eowyn. Gorgeous Eowyn. That's not the one that I wanted, though. Gimli Mournful. Pippin, Guard of the Citadel. There's one that I want you to find. Ring Sight. Hold up a second. The ring tempts you. Search your library for a card that shares a color with a legendary creature you control. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Interesting. Interesting. Sauron, the Dark Lord.
Sauron.
Okay, yeah, so there's a couple cards that I've seen recently that may be in one of these other pages here.
Oh, Mount Doom. That looks fun. Just a land.
So
A
some of
mythic
them,
land.
so some of the lands are. Oh no, these ones are actually just straight up just lands. Yeah, there's some lands that they have in this that are actually like other cards that are just being
Yes.
reused, sort of thing. Yeah, no, Mount Doom. I mean, you read the whole thing and it's fucking. Sacrifice Mount Doom and a legendary artifact. Choose up to 2 creatures, then destroy the rest.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find. Oh, so there's this is a cool thing with the Nazgul cards. There's 9 different artworks.
Mm-hmm. It's probably even more than that.
Let's see here. Where is the? Where are you?
Mm.
Um. Yeah, because they've been releasing more and more of these cards as time has gone on, but I'm not finding them right now, though, is the problem. Did I find them? Did I just stumble into this? By luck? No, I don't think I did.
Interesting. So I don't know. The whole set seems kind of crazy. Like I just think it's crazy that almost every set comes out. It's like it's just new in a different way.
Yes.
I don't know.
I
It
like...
it requires so much work. I can't even imagine how much work goes into a paper cardboard game.
Right, I mean, just of itself making this, right? Just what it would take. It is a little crazy to think about.
You got to look at all the art. You got to look at like the synergies of everything.
The one thing, like I said, I did want to. I just brought it over to my other page so I can actually try to find this, because there's one card that I just found that wasn't on there, let me rephrase it. There's a couple cards that I found that weren't on there that I wanted to read because they're fucking stupid. Um, but if they're not on there, I don't want to read them, and then kind of
Yeah.
Gimli, counter of kills. 3 and a red, 4/3, trample. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, Gimli, counter of kills, deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. So if you have a person that has a token deck, like a 1/1 token deck, and you just deal 1 damage to everything, Gimli literally would just kill your opponent.
Yeah.
Dead.
Just whittle away.
And then there's a Legolas version, but every time an opponent's creature dies, you put a 1/1 counter on Legolas.
And it doesn't even matter if you did anything.
Like, it doesn't. And then there's one, like, I'm not finding it. And I just watched a freaking YouTube video about it. That's the most annoying thing, is the fact that I literally just watched a YouTube video about it. Here it is. Bilbo. Birthday celebrant. Are you ready for this shit? Because I don't think you are, DeNutte. It's a 2/3. It's a 2/3.
Yeah.
White, black, green. Okay? If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. Tap 2 colorless, a white, a green, and a white, a green, and a black, and tap Bilbo. Exile Bilbo. Search your library for any number of creature cards. Put them onto the battlefield. Only activate this card if you have 100 or 11 more life.
How much?
111.
Oh, because that's how old he is.
Mm-hmm. But, like, are you fucking kidding me? That's a card. That is a legit card that we are getting in this fucking set. I think you're getting it, actually. I think you're getting it in your deck.
Okay. Interesting. I think why even have that? Because you can't even have that much life.
Apparently we can now.
Interesting.
I'm just this whole set I am very excited for. As you guys can tell from us freaking geeking out really bad over these cards. And for me, it's twofold. It's the fact of it being Lord of the Rings, and it's also the fact of it being just a cool looking fucking set. Oh, that's even cooler. The pre-release pack, I'm looking at it right now. That you can get. I might have to probably buy this online. The problem is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of dice, and there's only one of the dices I want. Which is upsetting.
Yeah, and I can't go to any of them, so pretty bummed about that.
In addition to this, we have more Lord of the Rings to share. We're adding to Celebration November 3rd with scene boxes that show off more iconic moments from Lord of the Rings, more of the Jumpstart you love, Jumpstart Volume 2, special collectors of different type, blah, 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 blah. These cards will feature evocative artwork celebrating Lord of the Rings. Special collectors do not contain serialized cards.
Oh, they're doing a secret layer drop?
No, this was the thing I was telling you about.
No, but they're gonna do a secret layer drop too,
Oh, interesting. All right.
and it comes out June 26th. It's going on sale.
Interesting.
It's going to be based on the 1978 film Lord of the Rings.
Oh God.
Interesting.
Oh
It's
boy.
it's going to be a $30 set for non-foil, 40 for foil.
That'll be interesting. This whole set I'm very excited about. As of right now, just from seeing the cards that I've seen, I'd like to build a Nazgul deck. I think that'd be kind of cool. I'm assuming I won't just be able to do Nazgul though, from the looks of it. So I might have to monkey around and put some other things in it. Because the first deck I'm going to build is just going to be standard for it.
Yeah.
Because that's how I always do it. I'm going to build it on Arena like I always do. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go green Ents because I think Ents are fucking awesome. And then who the fuck knows what else after that? I mean, of course, with us getting the commander decks, don't we get a code that we can put in?
No,
No? Okay.
not Commander.
I know we do for the starter kit there.
Yes, the starters. Yeah, but you won't get it for Commander.
That's
At least
upsetting.
I haven't in any past ones.
That's upsetting. Well, I'll try and
Yeah.
make a Rohan deck anyway. Um,
Rahan.
Rohan. The Rohirrim!
Oh, I forgot they did. I forgot they did a Fortnite secret lair.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
That's funny.
Yeah, I recently looked at. I was gonna buy that one of the cards from it. It has Cuddle Team Leader on it, so I was going to, and then I never did. But I was thinking about it though.
You're like, I wanted to. But Fortnite secret. That's crazy. I forgot they did that.
It was one of those things I was watching. Tolarian Community, the professor there, and he was talking about potential things that we could see crossovers with, like down the road, like this Lord of the Rings one. And I've been thinking about it too because Lord of the Rings is kind of a big one, right? Like, how do you get bigger than Lord of the Rings, especially for a main set
Star
one?
Wars.
But you can't do Star Wars because Star Wars is Disney, and Disney has Lorcana.
What is it?
So Disney's doing their own card game called Lorcana,
Oh, that's right.
and they've already announced that they want it to be their version of Lord of the Rings. They like came out and said that at one point.
Hmm.
So any Disney property we're probably never going to get. So he said Star Trek,
Maybe.
which I could see, but I don't know if you like. Is it big? Like, of course, I'm probably gonna fucking trigger people with this one, but is Star Trek a big enough thing where you can make it a main set like Lord of the Rings?
I mean, and I already know the answer, but I feel the same about Doctor Who. I know it's big, but I'm like in my head, I'm like,
Well,
it's not happening.
so Doctor Who is only going to be a commander thing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. So like so from what I'm either seeing, reading, or whatever, they're gonna be doing like one big set that would be an actual like mainstay kind of set,
Yeah.
and then one commander set, universe beyond sort of thing. So like the 40K one was the first one. That was kind of the first big like, will this work? And the answer was
I
yes.
love my 40K sets.
I
love 'em.
I have yet to hear a negative thing about the 40K stuff.
I mean, I played you with two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like it. They're a lot of fun.
So you go in 40K, Lord of the Rings, Doctor Who. Like, where do you go now? Like that sort of thing.
Well, who can they get the license from?
That's the thing. So one of the things that he was saying was DC. DC
Yeah.
has its own,
Is it-
technically has its own card game.
Are there any other Hasbro properties they can do?
He's the other
Do
one that
like
he
a
said.
full Transformers one.
Oh, he's also said My Little Pony as like a commander sort of one.
Fucking nerds would get off on that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
If they made collector boosters, I'd have to buy one.
Uh,
God damn it.
Gargoyle.
Gargoyles would be cool.
Blue.
That's a good question.
Blue's a Hasbro property.
What other Hasbro?
G.I. Joe.
Ooh.
Max Payne.
Uh,
Not Max Payne. Max Steel. Remember that property?
Max Steel. Hasbro toys and games. Let's take a look here. All right, that didn't take me down the page at all. I clicked on the thing to take me down the page, and it didn't take me down the page.
Beyblade.
Hey, yo. Action Man, Battle Beast, Beyblade, Hamtaro, Cabbage
Oh, I'm
Patch
sorry.
Kids, Furby, G.I. Joe. I mean, G.I. Joe could be.
Yeah,
I hate it, but Jurassic Park.
you do. We could have some Chris Pratt cards.
Mr. Potato Head. Technically, it says Pokemon here, but there's no shot that would ever happen.
Nerf.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Zoids. Zoids would actually be kind of cool. Zoids
that
would
would be
actually kind
cool.
of fuck. That would, you know what? Actually,
Uh,
that would be a cool way for them to reintroduce Zoids to the mainstream. Reintroduce Zoids as a product, and then also have it coming alongside of Magic. Oh, that'd actually be kind
we
of
could
cool.
do the a Jenga collab.
Clue.
Yeah.
Never mind. Candyland. What a bop it.
Pop it. Invented in New Hampshire.
Yes, I mean, like there are things that they could do, right?
Ninja Turtles.
Power
I think
Rangers.
that. Yeah. I
Ninja
think those
Turtles
are all.
is technically DC, but it would work though. That'd actually be kind of cool to see that.
Especially the new movie coming out. I
Well,
mean,
that's the
that's
thing is,
Lord.
it's that's why I genuinely I kind of like the Zoids idea now that I just said that out loud. I don't know if there's enough. I don't know enough about Zoids in general, right? Hey, I used to have one when I was a kid. It's fucking awesome that you have one. Um,
I have another one I need to build that's in my closet right now.
right, but like imagine that they reintroduce Zoids, relaunch it, and then alongside
Yeah,
of it they release the Magic set. Even if it's just the Commander version, solid.
that's
Send it.
fine. I think they didn't do enough with the Transformers to have it just be like a handful of cards in Brothers War.
I genuinely didn't know about it until like you told me about it.
I have a couple, but they didn't really they're not even that good. I have one good one that I could incorporate into a deck, but like the rest were like I mean like
It just like,
Optimus Prime is a all color.
yeah.
It's like he's like a three colorless all color. Like Megatron's the same way. They're all like super hard to summon. Um, Bumblebee is like the only viable one that I have, and he's not called Bumblebee in this one, and he's a transform. 'Cause they all transform, obviously.
I get why they kind of did it for Brothers War because Brothers War was, Mishra versus Urza, and they both use machines, so put the transform. But like at the same
Yeah,
time, just do well, yeah. I'm down. Transformers set, send it.
I would pull it. I have it in my set behind me, but like the cards themselves, they did a really good job with. They're all individualized. Like it's like they're definitely special cards, but
Yeah,
it's kind of weird that they were all like a one off.
I was gonna say I remember seeing them. I just that's so weird. That's so weird. But big yawn.
Big yawn, sneeze, man.
Yeah, we're
I'm
just
crying.
fucking all over the place right now. All right, everyone. So that's we're excited for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
I think that is obvious to say. I'm going to be playing it on Arena. I got a ton of stuff planned for unboxings, for TikToks, for all sorts of stuff. Also, a little random shout out here. I'm just going to show this one real quick. I have the Lord of the Rings trading card game box that I just did an opening
did you
of.
do that already?
Yep, I recorded it.
Okay.
I recorded it. But that's something that's going to be coming out right before. I'm literally doing that the week before it comes out for Magic, so that will be uploaded. So yeah, we prepared.
Have you had that this whole time, or did you buy that?
I bought that a week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
Very
All right.
recent, very recent. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing Lord of the Rings is gonna be a big thing here within the next month. So if you're not into Lord of the Rings, I'm sorry. If you are,
King
welcome
rocks.
aboard. Yeah, right. We're gonna be talking all sorts of shit about it. So, DeNutte, do you have anything else that you would like to say to the peoples?
Um, even when you think you are done wiping, always throw one more.
There we go.
Yeah.
If you are hungry, eat food.
Yep. Pretty basic stuff, right?
Yep. And we'll eventually get back to doing tier lists at some point because we said we would, and we haven't done one. So,
It's only been a couple weeks.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it hasn't been too long.
Fine, you guys don't get another tier list anytime soon.
We'll do a tier list of hot sauces or sauces, condiments. Ooh, condiments. We can do
Ooh.
condiments.
Extremely random episode. I love it.
Yeah, condiments.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Condiment top tier list coming soon. As always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, even night, so stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all later. Damn Skippy, baby. Bye.
Bye.